Welcome back to Quilting the Kaye Wood Way Tips. On today's show, we're going to take a look at wedges and using some wedges in quilts. What do I mean by that? Well, if you take a look at this quilt, this shape, these are perfect quilts for the going away person. If someone's retiring as president of your group or someone special is moving away from your group, quite often quilts are made from pieces like this, and then the signatures of the group can be put in the different spots. And it's just a fun one to make, and it's also for the pointless people, which means it is super, super easy. Let's take a look at how we're going to cut the wedges. Right here on the Star Maker 5, we have a 20 in a circle. When we cut with that angle, that means 20 pieces go in a circle. But we're not going to put it into a circle this time. We're just going to use the wedge pieces. But I'm going to use that line under the 20 as my control line for the size of the wedges. And I'm going to make one cut. And we'll cut this side. And turn it over, and now that line's at the bottom. And you can cut as many layers as your blade can control, depending on how sharp it is. I think I have 4 layers here. And then what we'll do is sew them into a row. And the way we do them is to just flip-flop. And they automatically just line up this way. And you can see how fast your quilt, oh, not that way, this way. Your quilt will go together. And let's take a look at, I have some pieces already put together here. Here we have one row. And with a second row, all you have to do to match them is to aim for the middle of the piece. You'd line these pieces up so that the center of one piece matches up with the middle of the piece above or below it. So there's no points to match. And you can either eyeball it and every once in a while just make an adjustment. But there are those of you out there who are pointed people. And I like to devise patterns that can be changed from one to the other. So if you were to take this second strip that I have and turn it around, now those of you that are pointed people can show the rest of us how great it is when you match points. And I have a quilt here made from matching the pieces. Let's just get it out here. And you can see the design that forms just from wedges. This one is for the pointed people. The one I showed you first is for the pointless people, either one, but they're all made from wedges. So go ahead and get your scrap pile out, make some wedges, and see what kind of a quilt you can come up with. And join me when I bring you some more tips from Quilting the Kaye Wood Way.